Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Dankest Dungeon, where we play high-power Bracket 3 Commander games. Today's game is going to be a rematch using the Fallout Secret Lair Drop commanders that we used last week. If you didn't see that game, check it out here in the upper right. Otherwise, let's go ahead and play. Hey, it's Jason, back again playing Maximus, Knight Apparent. Let's do some energy stuff.
Hey, it's wait, I don't have my season 2 fit on. Well, okay. Well, anyway, it's Corbin. We're in season 2. Let's see how it goes.
Joshua was baptized twice, once by water and the second time by fire. And so I will be baptized the second time in this second game.
Hey, it's Matt. I'm here playing the Ghoul Gunslinger again. And the question of what do you do when you don't have Gravecrawler is hopefully we're going to try to answer with the rest of our deck, and we'll see if it's good or not.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Baron of Dice, who offer not only a wide variety of dice for your gaming needs, but also premium TCG accessories, including playmats and deck boxes with unique art and designs that you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to pay them a visit by clicking our affiliate link in the description below, and if you decide to make a purchase, hit them up with the promo code DANK at checkout for 5% off your entire order. For additional savings, be sure to check out their Pro Player Kit bundle options, where the more you buy, the more you save. You know what they say, you've got to spend money to save money, so get on it. Alright everyone, time for round 2. Let's go ahead and roll. I got a 4.
And 9.
I got a 3.
17. That's twice.
There goes your luck for the year.
This hand doesn't do anything until turn 3. I think I should send that back.
This hand's fine, I'm gonna keep it.
I'm gonna mulligan.
And this hand actually does things, sure.
Nate, I can't wait to see it.
Wait, this is the wrong talisman. It doesn't do anything.
This has lands and spells. We can keep this one.
Yep.
I'm also down to 6. When the only spell in my hand is a Ruinous Ultimatum, that'd be super cool.
Should have kept your first hand.
This is probably bad. I'll keep 6.
I'm at 5. Yay!
Okay, I think we're all ready, Matt.
Cool. I will draw a card then. That's a card. Here's a tapped Witch's Cottage. I'll pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play Mountain into a Soul Ring.
Neat.
I've heard
Go
of
ahead.
that card.
What's that?
I've heard of that card.
Oh, yeah.
Draw. I'll play this Roadside Reliquary, and then I'll pass.
Draw. I will play this Blood Crypt tapped. Go ahead.
Taps and draws. I have a swamp. I'm going to cast Zul Ashur, Lich Lord. Ward, pay 2 life, 2/2 zombie, Warlock. Tap. You can cast target zombie creature card from your graveyard this turn. Maybe later. Go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Go ahead and play another Mountain. Pay 4 for my commander, Maximus. When he comes into play, I'm gonna search for an equipment that costs 2. It might not be power armor this time.
That's fine. He had it at the start, then lost it for a while because it ran out of battery, got crawled on by roaches, got saved by his not wife, then apparently gets it back in the new season and gets knife gauntlets, boxes of fucking Deathclaw. It's fine. I'm just glad in the show they chose to keep the Fallout 4 design for it instead of like Freeze, because power armor is a frame with the pieces on said frames. The frame opens up instead of it just being like.
I'm gonna get a Sword of the Animus.
Whatever, bro.
I'm gonna get a Sword of the Animus to my hand. It's gonna be it. I'll go to my hand, pass the turn.
I'll play this Treasure Vault, and then I will cast a Felwar Stone, and I'll pass.
Untap, keep, draw. Going to play a Tainted Field. Taps for colorless or taps for a white or black if I have a swamp. Yeah, Blood Crypt is a swamp. Red, white. I'm going to cast a Sky Knight Vanguard. A 1/2 with flying, and when it attacks, I create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. Tapped and attacking. Go ahead.
Neat.
I'm going to untap and draw. Here's a swamp. And because Nate made it look like so much fun during the Gisa game, I'm going to cast an Accursed Marauder.
No.
As a battlefield, each player sacrifices a non-token creature. I will choose this one.
Sure.
I guess I could attack Corbin because I didn't kill his creature.
Yeah. How dare you not kill my creature?
That's it, go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Play Mountain for turn. I'll pay 3 mana for a Professional Facebreaker. Gives me treasures. I'll pay 2 for the Sword of the Animus that you saw last turn. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get Lightning Greaves into play, and then I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play Smoldering Marsh. Enters tap because I have no basics. And I'm going to pay 2 for a Talisman of Indulgence. Go ahead.
Go to my turn, untaps, and draws. Here's a swamp. I'm going to tap Zul Ashur and target the Accursed Marauder in my graveyard. I'm going to cast that zombie this turn. I will.
You gonna do it just for me?
Facebreaker's pretty good.
I'll stop searching up that treasure from the pile then. Thank
Accursed
you.
Marauder enters. Everyone sacks a creature. Then I'm going to pay 2 mana for a Gate to Phyrexia. During my upkeep, I can sacrifice a creature to destroy target artifact.
All right, neat. I'm loving this.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'll pay 2 mana for a Thought Vessel.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play the backside of Valakut Awakening. Valakut Stone Forge. It's tapped. Land for turn, and I'll pass my turn.
I will play Codsworth Handy Helper. Commanders I control have Ward 2, or I can tap them to add 2 white to my mana pool, but I can only spin this to cast aura or equipment spells. Or I tap them to attach a aura or equipment you control to a target creature you control. I'll equip Lightning Greaves to them.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Here's a command tower. Here's 2. The game is forever changed. I'm gonna cast a demonic tutor.
Neat.
That seems good.
Exile all zombies from everywhere, no matter where they are. Can't be regenerated.
That would make this game harder for me, yes.
I'll grab this. We will say go.
Okay. At the beginning of my upkeep, I will not sacrifice my Azula Sure. I got a swamp. I am going to cast Grey Merchant of Asphodel. As a battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X is the devotion of black. I gain life equal to the life lost this way. I'll make you all lose 5, I'll gain 15. I might as well attack Nate. Why not? Here's 2 more. That's it, go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'll go ahead and play a mountain for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll cast my commander. I'm gonna go look for an equipment. I'm gonna put Improvised Arsenal into my hand. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact I control. I can pay 5 to make a copy of this equipment. This goes to my hand. I'll pass the turn to you, Corbin.
Alright, well, I can't find my dad right now, so I'm gonna play Urza Silex. I can pay 2 white, exile Urza Silex. Each player chooses 6 lands they control, destroy all other permanents, activate only as a sorcery. When Urza Silex is put into exile from the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, search your library for a Planeswalker card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. I have no other game actions.
Not your end step, because I grabbed the wrong card, but kind of fine. I'm gonna fracture the Phyrexia.
There, yeah.
I will draw for turn. It's a creature that'll just die to the Accursed Marauder when it comes back next turn, so I'll pass.
I'll dab and draw. I'm going to pay 3 mana for my commander, the Ghoul, Gunslinger. It's a 2/3 first strike. Whenever the Ghoul or another non-token zombie or mutant I control dies, target player gets 2 rads. That player's me, I get a treasure token. I'm gonna target my Accursed Marauder with this thing.
In response,
Sure.
I'll pay 2 red. Wild Magic Surge your commander.
Sounds good.
Reveal until you hit something.
When it dies, 2 rads and a treasure. Hawks Walkers.
Damn it.
That's pretty cool. What did you expect me to hit?
Some lame.
Something lame.
This is the guy with the ward, correct?
Yeah, he's got ward.
Okay.
Pay 2 life.
Oh, I would have got rid of him on Nate's turn.
Yeah, that probably would have been good.
I thought he was a ward at 2 mana, which I do not have.
Nope. Speaking of not having things, I'm going to cast this Accursed Marauder from my graveyard.
Sure.
Bummer.
I will sack it to itself, but I do not get any additional rads or treasure. I suppose I'll hit Jason for 2 because I haven't hit him yet. That's it, go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna pay 3 mana for a Treasure Nabber. This is a 3/2. Whenever an opponent taps an artifact for mana, gain control of it until the end of my next turn. I'll go ahead and whip this sword to him. Go ahead.
I'll pass.
Draw. Here is Iniganjo as land for turn. And say go.
End of
Okay.
Nate's turn.
Okay,
Pay 2 life to abrade this fellow.
that seems like a reasonable thing to do. He will die. Tap upkeep and draw. Euroborg. Everything is swamp.
Did you rad?
Oh, I didn't rad, you're right, sorry. At the beginning of my main phase, I will mill 2 cards. They are Phyrexian Tower and Unholy Grotto, so I keep my rads and my life. I'm gonna pay 4 mana. Yawgmoth. Thran position. 2/4 protection from humans. I can pay life and sacrifice another creature to put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature and draw a card. Here's that boy. Here's Gravecrawler. Gravecrawler can't block. You may cast Gravecrawler from your graveyard as long as you control another zombie. I'm going to sacrifice Poxwalkers to make your dude smaller, paying a life, drawing a card. I'm going to sacrifice Gravecrawler to make your dude smaller, paying a life, drawing a card. I'm going to cast Gravecrawler from my graveyard. Trigger Poxwalkers. It'll return to the battlefield tapped. Sacrifice it, pay a life, make that smaller, draw a card. Gravecrawler enters. I'm going to sack Gravecrawler, pay a life, give nothing smaller, draw a card. I'm going to use my treasure to cast Gravecrawler, trigger Poxwalkers. These bros are in play now. Go to, I suppose, combat. Attack Nate for 2.
Take 2.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'll pay 8 for my commander. I'll grab an equipment. I'll grab Lightning Greaves this time. Okay, over to you, Corbin.
I'll play this Plains. I will play the Solemn Simulacrum. I will go get a Plains. Put in play taps. I'll equip Lightning Greaves to it. I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Got
Untap and draw.
got out from underneath the Accursed Martyr, just to be out underneath Yawgmoth.
Main one, we're gonna rat up Sephiroth, Boggart Trawler. I lose 2 life and 2 rad counters. Land for turn is the Swamp. I'm going to pay a black for a Carrion Feeder. 1/1 can't block. It's a zombie. I can sack a creature to put a 1/1 counter on Carrion Feeder. 5 mana for a Lively Dirge. Spreed once. I'm going to search my library for a card, put it in my graveyard and shuffle, and then I can put up to 2 creature cards with total mana value 4 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to go get Shambling Ghast. I'm going to get back Shambling Ghast. I'm going to get back my commander. So, I'm going to sacrifice Poxwalkers to Carrion Feeder. Carrion Feeder is going to get a little bit bigger. I'm going to get a treasure and create 2 rad counters. I'm going to sacrifice Gravecrawler to do the same thing. I now have 2 treasures, 4 rad counters. One of those treasures to cast Gravecrawler from my graveyard. When I cast it, because it's not my hand, trigger Poxwalkers to return. I am then going to sack Poxwalkers to give Jason 2 rad counters. I'm going to sack this to give myself 2 rads and a treasure. I am then going to use that treasure to loop it up over and over until everyone is significantly radiated, whatever.
Okay.
We got irradiated.
So Matt totally kicked our asses again. Let's go ahead and try a third round. Third time's a charm. Some. Are you by chance enjoying this video? Consider becoming a member over on our Patreon page. It's the best way to support the channel and help it grow. Don't want to spend any money? Liking, subscribing, and commenting down below all help as well and are totally free. Thanks for watching. Let's get back to the game. All right, game 3. Let's go ahead and roll. I got a 17.
16.
3.
None of that.
I'll go first. Matt's last.
Sad.
I'm gonna put this back.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna try this.
We'll be at 6, and we'll ditch that.
Sounds good.
Everybody ready?
Yes.
Fortunately.
I'm gonna draw for turn. That's actually pretty good. I'll play Mountain into a Soul Ring.
Jesus.
Here we go. This is a 1-land hand. Go ahead.
I'm gonna play this Urza Saga. I will either find Urza or my dad. Maybe. We'll see. Pass turn.
Tainted Field into my own Soul Ring. Go ahead.
If only I could be so lucky. Nope. Okay.
I've not drawn Soul Ring at all either games.
I have a basic ass swamp, and it's going to cast Stitcher's Supplier. When it enters or dies, mill 3. So I will. Roaming Throne, Witch's Cottage, Noxious Ghoul. Go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Perfect. I'm gonna pay 4 for my commander. When Maximus comes into play, I'm gonna get an artifact. By artifact, I mean equipment that costs 2. Exactly 2.
I don't have the Accursed Marauder this time.
Yeah,
Unless I draw
but
it.
regardless, we are going directly into Lightning Greaves this time.
Oh, okay.
Just in case.
Fair enough.
Go ahead, Corbin.
I'll play this Plains. Chapter 2, I can make constructs if I care, but I don't, so I'm not. I'm gonna play this Pearl Medallion. Light spells I cast cost 1 less. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Shotgun the Blood Crypt. Take 2. Pay 2, cast a Talisman of Indulgence. 3, taking 1, casting Joshua Graham Burned Man. If attacking causes a trigger of a permanent I control to trigger, it triggers again. Go ahead.
I will untap and draw. I have a swamp. I'm going to cast Gate to Phyrexia. At the beginning of my upkeep, I can sacrifice a creature to destroy target artifact. That's it, pass turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw. 3 mana. Jessica's Will. I'm gonna do both modes. Who has the most cards in hand?
5.
6.
4.
I will get 6 red mana after targeting Corbin and exile the top 3 of my library. I can play them this turn. Mountain, Territorial Aetherkite. I'll play a mountain. These will just be exiled. I'm gonna change the game for the second time in 1 turn. Use 4 of that mana for the 1 ring. I'm gonna tap it to draw a card, putting a burden counter on it.
That's not an equipment. That costs 2 or less.
It's not.
Shame.
The immersion's been ruined.
Oh, who even is Jessica?
For real.
So many options, but I'm just gonna go with the boring one. I'm gonna play Lightning Greaves.
I mean, you did that already when you cast the 1 ring.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm attacking him. 4 damage your way, and I'll pass.
Okay, cool. Draw. Chapter 3. Go search my library for an artifact card with mana value 0 or 1 specifically and put it into play. Since I cannot make a construct, I will float 1 mana. I will let Matt decide which Soul Ring is the scariest. I will play a Plains. I will have 1 mana in pool. I will cast this Thought Vessel. I have no maximum hand size, and I can tap it for a colorless. 2. I will play Codsworth Handy Helper. Commanders I control have Ward 2. I can tap them for 2 colorless. Spend mana only to cast aura or equipment spells. Tap them to attach target aura or equipment spell you control to target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. And then 2 mana. I'm going to play the Golden Rule. Rule of law. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. I'll pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to cast Mural, Shield of Argive. During my turn, you guys can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. When she attacks, I create X/1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature tokens, where X is the number of soldiers I control. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to untap Upkeep. Trigger Gate to Phyrexia. I will choose not to do that. It's a swamp. I'm going to cast Ayara, First of Lochthwain, who is not a zombie, but that's okay. When Ayara, First of Lochthwain, or another black creature enters the battlefield under my control, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. Let's do that now. I can tap it and sacrifice another black creature to draw a card. It is a 2/3. That's it. Pass turn.
I'm going to untap. I'll lose a life first before I draw. I'm going to go ahead and tap this to draw 2. I'm going to pay 3 mana to cast a Brassus Tunnel Grinder. When the centers, I can discard any amount of cards. I draw that many +1. Beginning of my end step, if I descended this turn, put a boar counter on it. If I get 3 of those bad boys on it, I can flip it into a land later. I'm going to discard Command Beacon, Mountain. I'll discard those 3 and draw 4. I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb as my land for turn.
All your game.
All my game changers
Sure,
this game.
wow.
This game is totally fucking changed. Go to combat, hit map for 4. That'll get a boar counter. Go ahead.
Draw. I'm going to play Urza's Power Plant. No one's here. I will cast my commander. Lucy MacLean, positively armed. She has the golden rule. Whenever a token enters, you may have target player other than its controller create a token that's a copy of it. Then you may draw a card if an opponent created a token this way. But I only get to do it once a turn. That's my spell for turn. I'll pass.
For 5. I'm going to cast Adriana, Captain of the Guard. It has melee. Other creatures I control have melee. Melee is the equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each opponent I've attacked this turn. Go to combat. Jason.
Yeah.
Here's 5.
Why is she so big?
Melee. Artifact soldier.
Trigger my commander. Jason, have an untapped soldier that you can use to block if you would like to.
Yeah, I'll get 5 life back.
Alright. That was my spell for the turn.
Neat. I will go to my turn. Trigger Gate to Phyrexia. I'm not doing that shit. Draw for turn. I'm going to lose 3 life for this Fell Mire. Untapped. I will cast Yorgmoth. Random position. 2/4. Protection from humans. I can pay life and sacrifice another creature to give -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature and draw a card. I can pay black, discard a card to proliferate. And that is a black creature, so I will trigger Ayara. Each of you loses 1. I will gain a 1. That's it. Go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll lose 2 life. I will draw a card. Go ahead and play Diamond City as my land for turn. This enters with a shield counter on it. Test for colorless. I can also tap it to move a shield counter from Diamond City onto target creature. Activate only if 2 or more creatures enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Seems unlikely. Combat. We'll swing on Corbin, just for 4.
I'll take 4.
Pay 2 for this Mycosynth Wellspring. I'm going to search for a basic land card. Pay 1. I'm just going to get rid of it to get an energy.
And you get another basic.
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure he grinds that tunnel.
Yeah, I just needed to get my boar counter. I'll get 2 energy from stacking that to my commander. I will pass.
Draw. I will cast Explorer Scope. Whenever equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. I'll equip it to my commander. Jason, I'm going to attack you for 3.
Sure.
Trigger Explorer Scope. That could stay there. Land for turn is going to be Evolving Wilds, and then I'll just activate it right away. Alright, that's my play for turn.
End step. I'm going to trade Stitcher Supplier for one of those one of those soldiers, which will lose me a life. I am going to mill 3 because Stitcher Supplier died. Marsh Flats, Final Parting, and Warren Soul Trader are now in my graveyard, and I'll draw a card from Yawgmoth.
I'm gonna play a Desolate Mire as my land for turn. Here's my spell for the turn. I'll play Rising of the Day. Creatures I control have haste. Legendary creatures I control get +1/+0. combat. Corbin, I will swing a 7/7 soldier at you. Matt, I will swing a 7/7 soldier at you.
Or you're swinging
No,
a
no.
1/1 at me,
Yeah.
but then you'll have 2 melee triggers in case people are confused.
Yeah. So Matt,
People are me.
Muriel goes at you. Jason and Corbin, you have an artifact soldier coming at each of you. On swing, I will make 3 artifact soldiers. And then I will make 7 artifact soldiers. And then there's a melee trigger. So each creature is going to get +3/+3 twice because I swung at my opponent.
I will trigger my commander. Matt, make a
soldiery dude.
soldier dude. Trigger my commander, I'll draw a card. I will not block.
I don't have any blocks either. That's 7.
I will block Muriel Yawgmoth. Pro humans. Happy you decided to send her at me instead of one of the soldiers, so thanks for that.
That's all she wrote.
All right, I'm going to go to my turn. I'm going to put a -1/-1 counter on, we thinking melee person?
Probably.
On melee person over there. So it's a little bit smaller. I'm going to pay life. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to sacrifice Sayara and give it another counter. Lose a life, draw a card. That's it, go ahead.
In your turn, I'll draw 3. Then
Sure.
I'll go to my turn. I will lose 3. I'm going to play Mountain for turn. I'll pay 3 mana. I'll cast Delayed Blast Fireball. It'll deal 2 damage to all your creatures and to each of you personally.
All of my artifact soldiers get murderized by a delayed blast fireball. This captain of the guard will also get murderized because they got weak as hell from Yawgmoth's gross ass.
We will swing on Nate.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
Go to discards here. I'm going to get rid of Solemn Simulacra and Mountain. Go ahead.
For those of you who are wondering at home, he does not trigger the descend because that is after his end step.
Yeah.
Draw. Jason, take 3. Trigger. Explore scope.
What do you
Land
do?
return's gonna be Urza's Factory. I'm gonna play the Pride Wind Steel Flagship. It is a 6/6 vehicle with flying. Crew 2. Whenever another non-token artifact enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 white human knight with this creature gets +2/+2 as long as this artifact entered the battlefield under your control this turn. I'll pass.
Draw. I'm going to play a Delcovian Encampment. Enters tapped unless I control a swamp or a mountain.
You got both.
Pay 3. I'm going to cast Adeline Resplendent Cathar. Vigilance, its power is equal to the number of creatures I control. And when I attack, for each opponent, I create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Go to combat Muriel at Corbin.
Sure.
On swing, I will make 1 soldier, then I will make 2 more soldiers.
Why is this happening again? I don't even understand what's happening.
I'll give Matt the token again. I'll draw a card.
I accept.
You have a Muriel at you and 2 1/1 humans. You both have 2 1/1 humans at you.
I'll block one of the humans.
I will block one of the humans as well.
I won't do that.
That was my swell for the turn.
Awesome. I will go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, trigger Gate to Phyrexia. I don't think that's worth doing, so I'm simply going to draw a card. I did it. It's a land drop. I'm going to put a -1/-1 counter on Muriel.
Alright.
I'm going to lose a life and draw a card. I'm going to play a Staff of Completion. I can tap it to pay 1 life and destroy a permanent I own. Tap it, pay 2 life to add a mana of any color. Tap it, pay 3 life, proliferate. Tap it, pay 4 life, draw a card. Pay 5, untap this artifact. 7 cards in hand and pass the turn.
Into your turn, I'm going to tap this to draw 4.
Sure.
And then I'm going to sacrifice it to make 2 energy. Because I have more cards than I know what to do with already. I'll go to my turn. I'll play a mountain as my land for turn. I'm going to pay 3 mana for a Junk Diver. When Junk Diver dies, I return an artifact from my graveyard to my hand. I'm not going to attack this time. I'm going to go to my end step.
Wise choice, perhaps.
Discard these 3 artifacts. Divining Top, Unstable Amulet, Arcane Signet. Go ahead.
6 mana. I'm going to cast Cage Sun. As Cage Sun enters the battlefield, choose a color. Creatures you control of the chosen color gets +1/+1. Whenever a land's ability causes you to add 1 or more mana of the chosen color, add 1 mana, additional mana of that color. It's an artificial sun, just like inside the vault. Okay, I'm going to name white. Trigger the Pride Wind. Make a 2/2 Human Knight token. My land return is going to be this Plains, and then I'll pass.
End step. I'm going to discard Jet Medallion to proliferate. Make it a little smaller. I am then going to tap Staff of Completion and pay 3 life to proliferate again.
It's even smaller.
It's very small now.
Draw. I'm going to cast Battle Angels of Tyr. Flying Myriad, when it connects, if the player I connected with has more lands than me, I make a treasure. If they have more cards in their hand than me, I draw a card. And if they have more life than me, I gain 3 life. Swing Mural and the original Battle Angel at Jason, 4 humans at Corbin, and we're going to send 3 soldiers at Matt. On swing, there is 2 more humans coming at each of you. So I have 12 untapped soldiers. You each have 2 Battle Angels coming at you.
Okay. I will trigger my commander. When you make a copy of Battle Angels of Tyr, I will give Jason a copy of Battle Angels of Tyr.
I'll block your
Flying
angel
blocker.
with the angel.
I will draw a card.
I'm going to block one of the humans.
I will block 3 of the humans.
I'm going to block her with my commander. I'm going to block one of the humans with this, and I'll take 1. Before damage, though, I'm going to sack this to make 2 energy. When Junk Diver dies, I'm going to put the One Ring back in my hand.
Then Battle Angel triggers. You have more cards in your hand than me. You have more cards in your hand than me.
Yep.
I will draw 4.
I also have more lands than you.
I will make 4 treasures. Neither of you guys, I guess, have more life than me, so I'm not gaining life that way. Play this Bloodstained Mire as my land for turn. And say go.
All right, let's see if we can weasel our way out of this one. Cast Zul Ashur, Lich Lord. It's a 2/2 with ward, pay 2 life, and I can tap it to cast target zombie creature from my graveyard. That's all I can do past the turn.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'll play a mountain as my land for turn. I'll pay 4 for a One Ring.
Neat.
I have protection. Go ahead.
I will cast this Esper Sentinel. Trigger the Pride Wind. Make another Human Knight.
Can I have one?
Yeah, and I will draw a card. Land per turn is going to be a Plains. Yeah, I'll pass the turn and try not to die. Let's see.
I will play an Arena of Glory as my land for turn. Any of that gonna save me.
Save you!
You're fucked,
You
bro.
have
You're out of this game.
21 tokens so far.
Going to combat.
I'll pay 2 red mana to Wild Magic Surge Adeline.
Alright, she dies. And then I reveal till I hit a creature.
Yep.
Anim Pakal, 1000th Moon. Whenever I attack with 1 or more non-gnome creatures, I put a counter on her and make X 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens that are tapped and attacking, where X is the number of +1 counters on her.
I'm gonna sack this human knight to put a -1/-1 counter on her.
Aw.
And draw a card. And then I'm going to pay 2 and discard this Viscerous here to proliferate.
Yeah, she died. 3, activate the encampment. Whenever I attack this turn, I create 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. Sack them at the beginning of the next end step. 11 of the artifact soldiers at Umet. The other 4, the 6 humans, and the 4 warriors at you, Corbin.
I'm going to activate Urza's Factory to make a 2/2 trigger. Matt, make a 2/2.
I will.
Assembly worker. I'll draw a card.
Crack the Bloodstain. Shock. The Godless Shrine. Half the Yawgmoth. There's my spell for the turn.
You got that?
So 14,
14.
and I eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I go to 1. Okay, I'll do that.
I will block 2 of them and then die horribly.
So I'm going to kill these 6.
Okay, that's all she wrote.
End your turn, I'll activate the One Ring. Draw a card. Go to my turn, untap. I'll lose 1 life to the One Ring. I'm going to pay 3 mana for a Scrap Trawler. Whenever a Scrap Trawler or another artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, return to your hand target artifact card from your graveyard with lesser mana value. That's my turn. Go ahead.
That's your end step. We're gonna Stroke of Midnight, the Cage Sun.
Sure.
You get a 1/1 white human.
Which is specifically a token. Jason, make a token. I'm going to draw a card. 4 mana. I'm going to cast Crush Contraband. My targets are going to be your Soul Ring and my Rule of Law will both be exiled.
Yep.
Oh, I'm assuming you paid 1 extra for the Esper Signal
Yes.
because I forgot that card existed. All right,
Technically, he needs to pay 2 extra because it was a 2/2.
that is true. Treasure.
Sure.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna move the Explorer scope over to this Esper Signal. Land for turn is gonna be this access tunnel. Go to combat. All of these are gonna come at you, Nate.
Trigger Explorer Scope.
Yes. Oh, finally. I'll put this planes into play. Hot dog.
I will block a knight.
Okay. You'll take 8.
Yeah, go to 20.
I will cast Austere Command. Modes: destroy all enchantments and destroy all creatures with mana value 3 or less, which is all of these bros.
All of my soldiers.
I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 in response.
Sure.
I'm going to pay 1 to sacrifice the One Ring, getting back something from Scrap Trawler. We'll get Junk Diver. I'll pay another 1 to sack Scrap Trawler to get 2 more energy. I'm going to get Unstable Amulet. White Human's dead. Tragedy.
Main phase 2. I'm going to play Arcane Signet. Trigger the Pride one. I will make a Human Knight. Trigger my commander. Jason.
Don't say my name.
Make a 2/2 knight.
Oh, thank you.
I will draw a card. I'm going to play Camp. It's a fortification. Whenever fortified land is tapped for mana, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. If that creature shares a color with the mana the land produced, make a junk token. 3 mana to fortify. But I will trigger my thing and then do the thing. I'll pass turn.
That's your end step. I do have a swords for Lucy.
Sure.
Back to being a farmer she goes.
I will gain 3 life.
3. I'm going to cast a Captain Laneri Storm. Scavenger grounds my land for turn. Tap it for 5. Just cast my commander.
We're going to Tybalt's Trickery or Commander.
Sure.
Get something crazy. Make them pay.
It's so chaotic.
So you mill
it's
1,
so
and then you flip until you reveal a non-land card, and you cast it for free.
A Pitiless Plunder.
Sure.
Go ahead and sack this for more energy.
That's ominous.
I'll go to my turn. I'm going to play a Mountain as my land for turn. I'm going to pay 5 mana for Lightning Runner. Double Strike Haste, 2/2. When this creature attacks, you get 2 energy. Then you can pay 8 energy. If so, untap all my creatures. I get an extra combat. I'm going to pay 3 mana, Synth Eradicator. This is a 3/3 haste. Whenever Synth Eradicator attacks, exile the top card of your library. I can get 2 energy. If I don't, I can play that card this turn. I can pay 3 energy and tap him to deal 3 damage to any target. Pay 4 mana, losing 2 life for Rose Cutthroat Raider. 3/2 first strike, raid. At the end of combat on a turn, if you attack this turn, create a junk token for each opponent you attacked. Whenever you sacrifice a junk, add a red. I'm going to move Lightning Greaves over to Rose. Go to combat. And I'm going to go ahead and swing everything at Nate. And when I do so, I'll make 2 more energy, and then I'll also make another 2 more energy. And when she swings, I'm going to spend 8 energy to untap everything, and I get another combat, exiling a mountain.
Sack a treasure. Put the Captain in front of the Synth Eradicator. Put the Pitiless Plunderer. Throw it in front of the Knight. I'll take 4, 8, 11. White. Floating from the treasure.
I'm going to pay 3 energy and tap this to kill Henry.
I'll make a treasure when she dies from Pitiless Plunder.
Okay, I'll make 1 junk. And then we are in combat again.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning Runner, come at you, Nate. Human Knight is coming at you, Corbin. When she swings, I'll make 2 more energy. I will not pay 8. That's going to be it. I'm going to have to keep blockers up.
So I will use one of the Human Knights to crew the Pride one.
Yep.
And I will block.
That'll kill the Human Knight.
I will throw the Pitiless Plunderer in front of...
So I get 2 more junk tokens for swinging on 2 opponents. I'm just going to switch this back over to my commander, and I'll pass the turn.
I will cast my commander. I will fortify this plains. Whenever the fortified land is tapped for mana, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. If that creature shares a color with the mana that land produced, create a junk token. I'll make a white, and I'll put a +1/+1 counter on my commander. And then I'll make a junk token.
You going to make a copy?
I am not. I'm going to activate the junk token right away. Exile the top card of my library. It's an Urza's Mind. I will play my land for turn, which is this Urza's Mind. Still no pops. I'm going to cast Mirror Mind Crown. As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, the first time you would create 1 or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of equipped creature. Trigger the Pride one. Trigger my commander. I will give Nate a 2/2 Human Knight, and I will draw a card.
Nice.
I will play an Ever-Flowing Chalice, X = 0, and I will make another Human Knight. I will pass the turn.
They just give up.
7.
Oh, okay.
Just give up. That's insane.
No, you can cast your commander. Don't be tapping mana for anything else.
Cast a Thought Vessel. Go ahead.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to play Helios 1 as my land for turn. 3 mana for a Junk Diver. I'm going to give that some greaves. 2 for an unstable amulet. When that comes into play, I will gain 2 energy. Pay 1 to sacrifice the unstable amulet to gain 2 energy. 3 energy and tap this guy to deal 3 damage to Corbin.
Sure.
I will go to combat. Everyone will come at Nate.
What did I do?
I'm going to create 2 energy, and then I'm going to spend 8 energy, untap everything, and have an extra combat.
I'm going to throw Joshua Graham in front of the double striker. I'll take 8.
Okay.
Go to 1.
It'll die.
You will make a junk.
Yeah, I will make a junk.
Trigger my commander. Nate, make a junk.
Nice.
Still during combat, though, I'm going to pay 1 to sacrifice Lightning Greaves. I'll make 2 energy. I'm going to spend 3 energy, kill Corbin.
Sure.
Go to combat, swing on Nate again.
Yeah, I die.
All right.
So in this game, I'm able to keep my head down long enough with Maximus, and then when the time was right, when that rule of law was removed from game, I was able to pop off with some energy stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed that. See you around. Thank you, patrons, especially Paul K, Jared R, Andrew S, and Finks MTG. And thank you to the rest of our Patreon supporters as well. Couldn't do it without you.